Welcome to Pad Wives Unfiltered, sponsored by Cheeky Monkey Videos, the podcast about what military life actually does to relationships, behind the housing, the moves, and the version that everyone posts online. I'm Sos.
And I'm Kirsha. If you're married, engaged, living together, or just trying to figure out how even this life works, you're in the right place. Whether you're a spouse, serving, veteran, or even civilian, this is for you.
Think of this as your group chat, just slightly more honest and chaotic. Before we get into it, if you've not yet subscribed, then why?
Hit that subscribe button and follow, because we release episodes every single week and it will either validate you, make you laugh, or start an argument, who knows?
Possibly start an argument. This episode, we asked you about your housing experiences and what you think of the new standards and the new colour palette, and you did not hold back. We've got some seriously juicy insights to share. And yes, pink is now officially on the table. We are representing pink.
We are.
They did actually listen for once.
They did, because I actually remember us talking about this like a few weeks
and people writing in saying, why is there not pink? Why haven't they?
Yeah.
And there now is. Sadly, my husband declined to a pink kitchen.
Yeah, no, mine would decline as well. But that is exactly why these conversations matter, because the voices highlight what is wrong and what needs to change.
Exactly,
and that's
that.
What happened.
Exactly that. So we have quite a few write-ins. Now, we did ask for a mixture if you had a good experience or a not so good experience. Now, I will say there was one good experience, just one.
Maybe we can add some of our good experiences for a bit of positivity.
Yeah, let me just search for them.
I've had one in 11 years.
To be fair, I love my house. I can't complain. Like, I love my house. But Pinnacle, Vivo, I have reported my fence as broken 2 weeks ago. You have not got back to me.
No, my daughter's radiator still doesn't have a knob on it, so we can't turn it down at all. And that was about 2 months ago.
We're joking about it, but some of these stories actually are ridiculous. So we're going to dive straight into the stories about what you wrote in and give them a voice and want to spread awareness of actually what it is like to live in military housing.
Yes. So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I will. We've been in this particular house for 4 years. It's taken them 6 months to fix a roof leak. And it's starting to come back too. I will share photos. We've had temporary fix after temporary fix, one of which was taping over the hole. And the other being given a builder's bucket where he had to endure the dripping of the rain for weeks. Sorry, we had to endure the dripping of the rain for weeks. Imagine the builder
just standing with the bucket.
Being like, here's your fix, I'll stay. Would not put it past them. No. Took ages for the roofers to come as the scaffolding company put the scaffolding in the wrong place twice.
Standard.
It's been fixed now, brackets, we think, but they've put the wrong size board in the ceiling, so it looks horrific. So glad we're moving at the end of this month. It took contacting DIO and my husband's boss to be taken seriously. We are now on a stage 2 complaint.
The fact that it takes so long is
a roof
ridiculous.
leak should be a priority.
Yeah.
This is what winds me up, right? We try very much to promote the good, bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
But when they are this bad, what can we do? And why is nothing being done to get this system better?
And how many times do you have to report an issue before it gets done?
And like these types of things, these are professionals.
Yeah.
So why are they
why are they putting the scaffolding in the wrong place twice?
Twice.
That's what I can't grasp.
And the wrong size board.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So, well, we're glad. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I missed out a whole section. Caused us to have very little sleep and I got so stressed about it my eczema flared. My toddler's room is so mouldy they just sprayed something in the loft to temporarily fix it. And then it went on to took ages for the roofers to come.
That winds me up, especially when there's kids involved.
When there's kids involved and they're living with mould. Or, it's unacceptable. There is no reason why military housing are not sorting this out.
No.
Okay, so you've got another one. Is yours good?
I do. This one is, again, mould.
Shock, horror, mouldy military housing.
Yeah. So it starts off with, I want to talk about mould. I've been in this property for 4 years and the mould is ruthless. Since we marched in it, it has always been a constant battle to try and get rid of the mould. They come out, wipe it and paint over it. We have had a major issue in the main bedroom and Pinnacle told us it's because we have a tumble dryer. So we got rid of it and brought a condenser, but that didn't solve the issue. Actually, condensers are worse. Anyway.
How does a tumble dryer cause mould?
I don't know. I've had countless surveyors come to the house and tell me work needs done, yet when Pinnacle give back the report, no further action needed. It has been raised to a stage 1 complaint many times, yet nothing gets done. It has gotten to the point that we are now living out of our moving boxes as our clothes that were in the wardrobe or in the drawers have turned mouldy and we're just past the point of washing and being fine. I'm sorry, that is a health hazard. They should not be in that house.
No.
If your clothes are getting mouldy from a chest of drawers,
imagine they're inhaling that.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. It needs to be better. It's not okay. It's not. And I don't know how the military housing and all that, and I know they're doing all this stuff and putting all this money into it. And it's great that they've got the new palette and all that and we can make it more homey. But these are the real issues.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you think about it, that how bad this is, the wardrobes in military housing, we tend to have them that are they're built in. They're built in, right? Yeah. Chest of drawers aren't built in. So how are they being completely separate and still getting mouldy? That is what they are breathing. That is so bad.
That is. And I mean, the amount of people who have ended these, we're moving to a stage 1, stage 2 complaint. Like, how is that okay? Yeah. The next one is about a new standard house, actually.
This will be interesting.
Because I will say they do look beautiful.
They do.
We moved into a new standard house, which wasn't even up to march-in standards. 14-day report was the longest one we've ever filled in throughout our whole time living in SFA, and this is our 3rd house. We moved in on the 16th of February, and here is the list we've already had to put. Ant and millipede infestation downstairs. Mould in the living room that has now moved into the bathroom. Burn marks in carpets. Carpets are not even laid down properly. I'm sorry, are you
singing the song? Yes.
So if you haven't seen, we actually made a punk rock song about this. Yeah. So just to basically put on the TikTok to get the story out there, and as I'm reading this now,
Mould in the living room,
now in the bathroom, burn marking carpets not even laid down properly.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm thinking. So paint all over the floor, carpets and curtains. Paintwork is so patchy and the lovely old magnolia is shining straight through. shining straight through. It's not funny, though.
No, it's not, sorry.
Paintwork is so patchy and the lovely old magnolia is shining straight through. The bathroom extractor fan broke upon marching. Pipes and radiators are all leaking. And they've had to scrub the oven for 3 days to get carbon off it. On average, we've had 3 Vivo appointments each week since moving in. We had somebody from quality control to come out and said the house needs recarpeting, new curtains and paint throughout. Now saying that this has to be approved by the DIO.
So wait, hang on, they've moved into a new standard and
this is new standard.
All the rubbish wrong
and this
with
is everything that they've had from the new standard.
Look, don't get me wrong, like we said at the beginning, the new standard is beautiful, but if you're not going to install it properly...
Just leave it. Just don't bother. You're wasting money. You are wasting this government £9 billion money that you're putting into housing. Either do it better... do it properly. Do it right the first time, or get some contractors that actually know what they're frickin' doing.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I'm so angry for the military community that this is happening.
Yeah, because you're spending more money by fixing it than you are installing it, by repeatedly fixing it again and again
all the TikTok politicians make it out the woodwork saying, is this what my taxpayer money fucking is spending? Like, just get in the bin, because I'm sorry. We deserve, it's not free, we pay.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Yes, it's subsidised. The benefit of the housing for military personnel and their families is the same as you getting private healthcare from an employer.
Yeah.
It's a benefit.
Yeah.
We are entitled to it. We are allowed to complain when it's not up to standard. There are children living with black mould.
Yeah, and them kicking off saying, oh, well, you pay nothing for it, or you pay hardly anything for it, this is to be expected. But it shouldn't be expected.
It's a benefit. So what? Because we're paying less, it's okay. Oh, you live with black mould because you're paying less.
It's all right to live in a health hazard. It's all right to live in a health hazard because you're paying less money.
No, get in the bin. Get in the bin. Fucking stay there. We're not recycling you either. You're a fucking ick. Piss me off. We've got so many more, I think.
We do.
Well.
I've got one. Yeah. So we moved down south and we have been met with nothing but issue after issue. Firstly, our marching was hampered due to our kitchen and bathroom still being in boxes in the living room. 3 weeks of shifting around hotels in the midst of COVID, we moved in. We've had nothing but getting problems ever since. It seems that Vivo, who maintains our properties, only employ the type of tradesmen that can't get work in Civvy Street. All repairs are bodge jobs, done as cheap and as quickly as possible. We've had around 8 major leaks, resulting in a new kitchen ceiling, which has been repaired twice. Our living room ceiling has been replaced twice. Workmen came through not 1 but 2 bedroom ceilings, which were asbestos. We've had multiple minor leaks. Vivo, who maintain our properties, only employ the type of I beg your pardon. Okay, here we go. We've had multiple minor leaks. I've had to fight and argue for 2 years to get a new stair carpet. The one we had wasn't attached to the bottom 5 steps. A workman actually used A workman actually used nails to try and hold it down. It was around 2 years ago to get a new back door, as we could see daylight through ours. That's a bit like your window.
Yeah.
When the door was shut. We've had a roofer out 3 times to fix holes in the roof, and they were still there. I could go on and on and on and on with issues that we've had.
Right, can we just go back to again? This is the 3rd write-in that has said they've had to fix it twice. Mm-hmm. Spending more money.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Just do it right the first time. I just don't understand it. It's because Right, so I'm going to go back to... This was when I was living in Aldershot. Mm-hmm. There was my sink, the pipe under my kitchen sink was leaking. And the workman came out. He had a look over. He wrapped tape round it.
Sniper tape?
No.
Wouldn't put it past them.
All he did is tape it up. Didn't actually replace the... Is it called a faucet? I think. I don't know.
Isn't a faucet just a sink, though?
I don't know, maybe. But it's the pipe bit at the bottom, the U-bend thing. There you go, U-bend. Didn't replace that, just taped it. So that's just going to keep continuing and continuing and continuing instead of just fixing it right the first time.
But right, okay. Also, when you have a job and you don't do that job, you get put on a PIP, performance improvement plan.
Yes, you
Put
do.
these tradesmen on PIPs or send them to retraining. Did they even have training? Because honestly, I could have gone down to your house and put tape around it and been like, happy freaking days, Kircher, I've sorted it.
Yeah.
Probably would have lasted longer because I would have double wrapped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's honestly baffling to me and I hate it.
It is, it's really bad. Really bad.
And then people are always like, all military spouses and families do is complain. This is why. This is why we complain, because we have to.
Yeah. Otherwise nothing will get done and we'll just be stuck with living with mould and leaking roofs and leaking whatever else there was. Bedroom ceilings falling through, asbestos in the ceilings.
But also, don't complain to us about this is where my taxpayers' money. Your taxpayers having to be used frickin' twice because they're not doing it right the first time. It's honestly diabolical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Why not, in each area, give military spouses or families or veterans who have just gone to Civvy Street, put them on a tradesman course and get them to do it.
Yeah.
Because they'll do a better job. You're also helping support the military community back into work that struggle to get work anyway because of the moving around. And people would actually have the job done.
Yeah, because they'd care.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just ridiculous. I have another one. I'm going to have to switch over to my phoneage. Okay, so this is a short one. But house story, we've had taps falling off of our bath and sink. We also have a bird's nest in our roof and can hear different animals scattering around our walls and ceiling, especially in our bedroom, and it's horrible. This is also our bathroom radiator. It leaks out rusty water 2 to 3 times a day.
I genuinely do not understand how they are saying that they are there to repair and either don't turn up, don't do the job properly the first time, and then have to end up going back. I don't get it.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not saying that this happens everywhere, right? I'm not sitting here saying it's bad everywhere. Like some people.
No, I'm fortunate. I don't have mould in my house. I think I have a tiny bit of corner that I just wipe, but it's not bad.
No. And, I think there are probably some people out there that have had good experiences, but I do think the majority is negative.
Well, it's not. I mean, these don't lie, No. And we had to trawl through many to find
a positive.
We had so many of you write in your stories, and we wish we could sit here and, go through them all to make people aware of what the military families and people who serve are living in.
Yeah.
But our whole podcast would be on, bad stories of military housing.
Now, have you got the positive one?
Yeah, I did have someone, and they've moved into a new standard house. They absolutely love it. They said it's got the new tiles, all the white walls and everything, and it is beautiful. My next door's got it, and it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they are.
So, there is that, and as a positive for me as well, I've had a few issues, but there's stuff that just general housing stuff.
Yeah.
But there's not like this. People are marching into stuff like this.
No.
A friend of mine, actually, their boiler was condemned and they let them move in. And then they moved in, and then a few weeks later they had to be moved into a hotel because their boiler was condemned.
Which again is costing more money because there's no logic behind it.
No. But don't worry, guys, because you get a £50 Love to Shop voucher, so it makes all of it worth it.
That doesn't always turn up.
That will take 3 to 6 months to turn up. Honestly, there's no excuse for it.
No.
There absolutely is no excuse for it.
No.
Okay, right, I've got another one. Hi, so mine is an odd one. We moved in early to our military house as I was a high-risk pregnancy. We had been in the house 3 weeks. I was 34 weeks pregnant at this point, and our bath fell through into the kitchen after I got out.
Oh my God.
We had a horrible wait, and our welfare had to get involved, whilst I went around in a varied shit hotels that didn't look right. Then we had electrical fire. My premature baby came. We lost all electrics downstairs. I shit you not, they ran an extension lead from up to down, and we plugged in lamps dangerously. My 2-year-old even burnt herself, so the welfare gave us a betterment move. I will send you pictures of what we moved into. I couldn't even put my baby down. He was home for 2 weeks from the ICU, and it was so dirty. Again, welfare were amazing. They fixed it, and our house has had so many fixes in the 10 years that we've been here. But it's just not fit for perfect.
Fit for purpose.
And it's just not fit for perfect. And it's just not fit for purpose. Our welfare helps so much. As soon as it's left to the army contractors, they don't care. Hope this helps. Love the podcast.
I love how she signed that off.
That is ridiculous. It was so bad that she couldn't put her premature baby down.
Yeah.
After being in the ICU because it was that dirty and they'd already had that move.
Can we also talk about how bad it could have been with the bath falling
if
through the
fallen
ceiling?
in when she was in that?
Yeah. That is so bad.
That is absolutely diabolical.
So just to clarify, she is in a place that's better now.
Yeah.
Wait, that sounded like she'd passed. She is in a better house now.
Yeah. But, well, no, it sounds like they've made
so many fixes that
So they got a betterment move.
Right.
The betterment move was to the house that was really, really dirty, and they've had to have various different fixes throughout the 10 years they've been there. And the welfare luckily stepped in and they have helped them, so the house is livable now and okay.
Look,
I know this estate as well.
Yeah, look, realistically, it's just not good enough.
No.
And it can't keep happening.
They are so lucky nothing happened to that lady or her children.
Her baby, yeah.
But the children,
premature.
like, the other one burnt herself
Yeah.
because of the extension lead.
You know they could have sued.
They should.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
Quote me.
injuring your 2-year-old, absolutely.
That is absolutely disgusting.
It's just, but that's the thing. It's just not good enough. Whilst, yes, okay, they're making changes with regards to the standard, and they're obviously listening in the aspect of paint and all that jazz. But still, at the end of the day,
And in the grand scheme
cover
of things,
those problems.
No, like happy days, we can paint our walls, but that lady is dealing with that. But it's okay because we're giving you a new paint palette. No. It's just unacceptable. If you have any more housing stories that you would like to send in, or you would like advice from us, we are not professionals, but we will give your story a voice, then please get in touch at padwivesassemble@gmail.com or message us through our social media as well. Have you got a housing ick? Because it does say on here,
I'm going to punch you.
a housing ick. Housing icks of the week, Kirsha has put, it says it right there.
Yeah, but I think if we do it relevant, because there's so many.
My ick is the fact that they are just not fit to live in.
No.
Like, that's more than an ick.
Yeah, and I think my ick with it has got to be the fact that they just don't action any issues.
No.
At all.
Or it's like when they send a plumber when you need an electrician.
Oh.
How basic is that? Just sort your systems out. You've got £9 billion, upgrade the frickin' repair system. God damn.
I think it was you that happened to, wasn't it? With the electrician turning up and when you needed a plumber, or the other way around?
Oh yeah, because he was a fit one.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can come in. Husband's deployed. Don't tell Leroy.
Comments.
I hope it. Come at me. Right. So we hope you've liked this episode. And again, if you have not yet, go and give us a like and follow on TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Next week, we will be talking all about wedding, tips on planning. Someone's asked a question about what colours they should go for their wedding because their partner is wearing a navy uniform, navy colour.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that two? What is it?
But they can wear either.
Yeah.
They can wear either.
No, but it's navy. She said the colour is navy.
Oh,
not
the colour
he's
is
not
navy.
but-
Oh, right. Okay, so that's ones.
Okay, well, yeah, someone's asked that. So we will be giving advice on some colour schemes, all about budgeting. And if you're planning to engage anytime soon, you're going to want to tune in for that one.
Yes. And do you know what we haven't done in a while?
Pad Wives out. Oh, that felt so good.
Yeah, it did.